Overcast and soggy day in Fargo-Moorhead. Your look from the downtown cam, sort of to the southwest, shows clouds hanging over, and we will have some showers throughout the day like we've been having the last couple of days. Good morning. Welcome to InforumTV News. I'm Robin Huebner. We have some breaking news for you. Emergency crews are at the scene of a building collapse in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The fire commissioner there says as many as 8 to 10 people are believed trapped in the rubble. That is what the building looked like beforehand, and this is what it looks like now. It is a 4-story building, we're told. Dozens of paramedics and fire crews on the scene working to find those trapped. Here is a live feed from the local ABC affiliate WPVI-TV. Huge area involved here. At least 5 people have been taken to hospitals. The collapse happened on 22nd and Market Street. That's a very busy area in downtown Philadelphia. There's no word on exactly what caused that 4-story apartment building to collapse, but the city police are saying it was an accident. We've heard the building next to it had been slated for demolition, but it's unclear whether that demolition was actually taking place. The accident happened a little bit more than an hour ago, and according to a witness, there were 4 to 5 people found in just those first few minutes. So an ongoing situation there in Philadelphia with 8 to 10 people possibly still trapped. In Fargo, police are investigating a report of a cab driver being robbed at gunpoint early today. The incident happened around 5 a.m. in the 3300 block of 15th Avenue South. No other details are being released. Also, police said a car was hit by a train in Fargo last night after the driver got stuck on the tracks and left that vehicle. That incident happened at 27th Street north of Main Avenue. There has been an increase in the number of meth arrests in Grand Forks. This after the use of meth had seemingly peaked in the region. Local drug counselors agree with police there is a rise in meth use, but they doubt it will return to the level of what it was 10 years ago. That's when about half of addiction calls dealt with meth. Now just 1 in 10 calls are asking for help with meth addiction.
It's just maybe slowly coming back, and it's not like we've had no meth use. It just hasn't been as prevalent.
Grand Forks police say the availability of meth has dropped in part because of laws keeping cold medication with pseudoephedrine behind the pharmacy counter and limiting quantities. That's one of the ingredients used to make meth. Colleagues at a Minneapolis law firm say their thoughts and prayers are with the family of Nancy Sullivan. The attorney was shot and killed Tuesday in the Twin Cities suburb of Shoreview as she was moving out of a house she shared with her boyfriend, John Simpson. Ramsey County Sheriff's officials haven't identified those involved in the shooting, but they say the woman and man who shared the house are dead, and a male and female inside the house are wounded. A neighbor says the wounded woman is Sullivan's daughter. The wounded man is the daughter's boyfriend. Authorities say the man who died is the only suspected shooter. Sullivan was a partner at the Barnes and Thornburg law firm in Minneapolis. Major League Baseball will learn what the founder of a Miami anti-aging clinic knows about performance-enhancing drug use among players that went to the now-defunct Biogenesis of America facility. A source says Anthony Bosch has agreed to meet with Major League Baseball. The consequences could include major suspensions. Alex Rodriguez, Ryan Brown, Nelson Cruz, and Melky Cabrera are among the players whose names have been tied to that clinic. 2 of the country's leading addiction treatment centers are considering an alliance. Representatives from the Hazelden Foundation in Minnesota and the Betty Ford Clinic in California say conversations between the 2 are expected to continue for weeks. Officials declined to say whether this could eventually lead to a merger. The catalyst for discussions, the federal health care law and the additional 40 million Americans who are expected to receive treatment when it's fully implemented. Hazelden is based in Center City, Minnesota, the Betty Ford Clinic based in Rancho Mirage, California. If you think you've been seeing more turkeys running around in town, you're right. An abundance of the birds have been spotted in the metro, so many that the city of Fargo is going to include them in this year's urban bow hunt. WDAY 6 reporter Becky Parker has the story.
This spring, spotting a turkey or two or a lot more has become a daily occurrence in many Fargo-Moorhead neighborhoods, but the city of Fargo has plans to change that. Elaine Fick says she's had problems with turkeys for years.
They come and dig and they make a mess in my gardens.
An aerial survey of the area spotted 75 turkeys. Last year, the same survey found only 10.
We actually trapped and removed turkeys from the city limits, so there may have been even more turkeys that could have been found.
Doug Lear with the North Dakota Game and Fish Department says the long winter and flooding Red River could have played a role. During winter, turkeys wander into urban areas in search of food, and a flood can push them further from the river and into the city. Because there are so many turkeys running around within city limits, the city of Fargo is planning to include turkeys in this year's urban bow hunt. In the meantime, if you don't want them around, keep any birdseed or other food off the ground. Fick has found her own way to defend her flower beds.
I just have my pan with my hammer and I make a lot of noise and I do chase them. But if there's a mother turkey, they'll turn around and chase you.
Becky Parker, WDAY 6 News.
All right, during the winter catch and release, 110 turkeys were relocated out of the Fargo-Moorhead area. Let's go now to WDAY Storm Tracker meteorologist Daryl Richardson for our Wednesday forecast. Daryl?
Hello, everyone. We have a big pinwheel of clouds, a big circulation center just off to the southeast of Fargo-Moorhead. That'll be working its way down towards Chicago in the next 24 hours. That, in turn, will help get rid of our showers and perhaps some sunshine tomorrow in particular. But today, maybe just a peak or two, generally a cloudy day with occasional rain showers anticipated. Those rain showers, amounts coming out of them, generally fairly light. Tomorrow is looking much more promising. So for today, mostly cloudy with some showers on occasion, 60 to 65. Much of this morning yet into probably 1, 2 o'clock for the next 2 or 3 hours will still be in the upper 50s, forecasting 64 in Fargo-Moorhead, thinking there might be just a couple of peaks of the sun by the end of the day, but a pretty chilly day for early June. Low temperatures tonight into the 40s, could be some fog. Otherwise, tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds, high temperatures close to 70, and then 70 to 75 on Friday. Outside of the showers we're going to see today, our next threat of precipitation, showers and thunderstorms, probably occurring on Saturday.
Still waiting for summer to appear. Check out today's forum. 2 softball players from Fergus Falls bring their twin pitching power to the team. And tonight on WDAY 6 News, a big barbecue requires big planning, especially with notorious unpredictable weather like we've had the last few weeks. Becky Parker takes us behind the scenes of Rib Fest as they try to prepare for the elements. Thanks for being here for InforumTV News. Have a great day. See you next time.